Hello and welcome to Abingdon Parkrun. So here we go. So you can see here, busy start, aiming for a sub-19 parkrun today, but the heat is underestimated. I'll put the temperatures on the screen here. So here we go, going off at a pace that's probably too fast for a sub-19. To get that, you need a pace of 3 quicker than 3:48 per kilometre, and currently going at under 3:30. So probably should have started a bit slower here, but as you can see, a lot of people have started ahead of me, and I overtook some of them, so shouldn't have been too harmful. So heart rate's 150, so it's a reasonable heart rate to have it at for now, but it does get a lot higher later in the run. So you can see here we're now at a 3:48, which is exactly the pace we should be on for a sub-19 5k. And we're now going a bit slower, just basically averaging it out. I had looked at my watch and seen we were going way too fast, so now in the 3:50s, so probably a bit slower than preferable, but not to worry too much yet. Yeah, here we go. It's so Abingdon Parkrun is a 2-lap course, sort of 2 laps. If you see on the map in the bottom left corner, it goes round and then it doesn't go to the start line. There's like a cut through that goes to about where we are at the moment. And yeah, it often doesn't measure quite 5k, which is a bit of a shame. So I see my watch still thinks I have like a 5k PB of over 21 minutes, because all my best 5ks have been at this parkrun, and they measure a bit over 5k. But anyway, my current parkrun PB is 18:58, and I count it as my 5k PB. So I was thinking I could beat this today, but as I said, the heat was quite extreme. I mean, I don't think it was too bad. I'm not 100% sure the temperature right now. I mean, it'll came up on the screen later if you want to go back. But yeah, as we go through this narrow bit here, it's always quite hard, and it's hard to keep up the pace, and it drops into the 4s later on up here, and very hard to overtake, and it's annoying because a lot of people go out too fast. So you can see here, very narrow going through that gate, and it's going to be a lot. It's going to be worse for the people further behind, so I feel very sorry for them. But as you can see, creeping up into the 4s a bit here. Yeah, 3:59, 4 flat, there we go. So yeah, nearly at a kilometre. I'll put the kilometre splits up on the screen as we go. So 100 metres left in the very first kilometre. First kilometre, you don't want to go out too fast. Just want to set the pace and make sure that you haven't blown yourself out for the rest of it, but also not lost too much time to get your goal pace. Or I personally often find the first kilometre the hardest. But yeah, you can see we've just come out of the wooded area now, and pace has gone right up into the 3:40s again, and have Blue Top ahead of us. Going to stay with him for a while, I believe. But yeah, look at our heart rate now. It's going up in the 190s, which isn't too bad though, because I'm still very young, so my heart rate's obviously going to be higher still. It's not, yeah, so younger you are generally, the higher your heart rate will be on average, so not too worried about it, but it's always going to be higher than usual with it being with the heat. So not ideal, but it's okay. So here we go, round this corner, over a kilometre in now. and going pretty strong, probably going a bit too fast because we're back under 340 per kilometre, which is too fast. I mean, I'm not going for that sort of time, but here's orange top up ahead. So I was thinking here, if I just stay with this orange top, I should be on for a good time because I was like at quite a high limit here. So I just had in my head, stay with orange top for as long as possible, hopefully to the end. And yeah, so then I've overtaken quite a lot of people here. And I think there's a small group of us, yeah, blue top, orange top and me running along here. I think it's us three for a while. Going about 1.5 kilometers in now, and our heart rate has just reached 200, which not ideal, but gotta go for it on a 5k. So it's only 5k, so it's not too much to lose. I mean, you can crash out about like 3k in, but then you only have 2k left to go in pain. So yeah, just gonna stop talking for a bit here so you can see how it's like out the course. Okay. Here we go, just approaching 2k here. There's 2k on the dot, and our heart rate is still on 200 beats per minute flat. So I'm not 100% sure my heart rate's that accurate in the top corner because I don't have like an arm-based heart rate monitor or anything, so I can't get it to be that accurate because I'm just using it off my watch. So it's harder to get it to that accurate because I don't use arm-based, but it is still at 200 reading, but it's not moving, so I expect it's probably a bit higher than that now because it's been at 200 for a while. Yeah, 200, 199 for quite a while now. So, oh yeah, it's dipped back down to 199 there, so I don't think it's too accurate, but if we look at our pace, so it is probably accurate. We are going at a 3:44, so yet again under our target goal pace, but not too much, so pretty happy about that. So here we go, turning. If you were to turn down left here, that's the finish line down there, so we just completed our first lap. So just there, you can see the finish line. And here we go, still the group of us, orange top, blue top, and me running together. I think it's not too long before blue top drops back a bit. So here we go. Pace, I think we're still on for a sub-19 at 5k, which is good. And probably a bit faster and probably a PB. Bearing in mind my PB is only 2 seconds under 19 minutes with a 15:58. So it's looking quite promising here, but best not to make judgments too early because second half's always going to be harder and probably the hardest kilometre to run. hardest kilometer to like run tactically well is the first kilometer, but the hardest kilometer to run is definitely the 4th kilometer, and we are not too far off that now. So distance wise we're over halfway now, and we are on track. Heart rate's going down, which is not true. I'm pretty sure my heart rate is just too high for it to read, and it's just going down, and it goes, if you keep looking at it throughout the rest of the video, it will just keep going down randomly. Like, it's going at a steady rate, 1 beat down, and I think it just doesn't know what to see a true reading, so it's making stuff up here, because now it's in the 180s, and that's very much not true. But yes, here we go in the run. We have Blue Top, I think, who has dropped back now, and it's just me and Orange Top. So who will make it out on top? It's feeling a bit tired here, struggling a bit, but I'm still hanging on and going at a very good pace, and I probably, if I want to optimize, get a sub-19, I probably should be going a bit slower than this, but it's pretty much perfect pacing for the time I wanted. But here we go, approaching the kilometer 3 mark and the 4th kilometer of the race. Always going to be hardest, because final kilometer, it's just the final kilometer, so it's going to be a lot easier, because you just do this and you've done. But then the 4th kilometer, you're so far, but yet you've gone so far, so it's hardest to run by far, with mentally and just physically as well. So yeah, my heart rate just completely glitched here, because now it's in the 140s it's reading, which is so untrue, and it's just going down at a steady rate of 1 BPM like every, I don't know, second, something like that. Anyway, it just completely didn't work here. So anyway, still with Orange Top, hanging on, but our pace has slowed again, yet on this narrow bit. It's always a very hard part of this parkrun. We're back in the 350s as we were for the other time, and we are both tiring, I think. So here we go, going along, and it's the same course the other way around. Let's see, 4 flat. So it's always hardest going along here. We are bringing it back under 4, so it's promising. But our literal speed, like kilometers per hour, as you can see, is 15 now, as it's been 16 quite consistently for the rest of the race. So I'd like to bring that back to 16. Still me and Orange Top, that has been for probably 2 kilometers now, but here comes maroon. I think that's a maroon colour. I'd say that's maroon. But here we go, Orange Top and Maroon Top are overtaking us. Well, I mean, Maroon's overtaking and Orange is dropping us. I have tired out and I am no longer able to stay with him. Maroon Top seems to be making a break ahead of Orange Top here. But we are going 4 flats along the field, which is, and 4-2, 4-3, 4-4. It's 4-5 even. It's very hard. My pace is getting slower, and I feel at this point the sub-19 is getting further and further away if I'm going to be running over 4 minutes per kilometre for this race. So hopefully I can either pick this pace up or at least get a good finish position from here. But my pace is just getting slower, and I know I'm struggling even watching it back. And for some reason my heart rate's only reading 100, which is not true at all. And it's just steady on 100. It's just dropped like over 100 seconds from 200 to 100 and just staying at those two values throughout the race. I might take the heart rate measurement off the stats if it's going to be this inaccurate, or if I don't get like a proper heart rate monitor. But I have managed to pick the pace up a bit now, 4.5 down from about 4.10, so definitely fallen off, but it's not all over. And Blue Top is overtaking us again here, but will he fully overtake us? So we're going into the 4.20s here, so our good start might all be for nothing. Probably say first, before that we averaged maybe like 3.45, 3.40 per kilometre, and for this final bit I'm probably going to be averaging like 10 per kilometre. So final kilometre now, so you can see my pace is picking up. Now I will just need to get to the end to finish the race. 4.8, way slower than it has been before, but not all over. Pace is staying quite steady at 4.10, 4.11. It's always a bit harder when you're overtaking the walkers as well. But as you can see, Orange Top hasn't got that far ahead of us, and Blue Top has not fully overtaken us. So it's gone pretty well. I think Orange Top has struggled a bit as well in this final section. Just once I drop back, he seems to have dropped back as well without the pressure. So yeah. Here we go now, through the gate. We have a concrete bit and then the final stretch. Round the gate, really narrow. Don't like that bit. Here we go, onto the concrete. More energy return. Gonna go faster, hopefully. I'm still going 4.20, so definitely have struggled on this final bit. I probably could have pushed a bit harder, but the heat really got to me here. No idea why my heart rate is reading 100, but here's Blue Top again, coming around the side. Here we go, final stretch just up here. Keep going, keep going. Back under 4 minutes per kilometre, very nice to see. Pushing to the end. Blue Top has now overtaken us, unfortunately, but we are going so close to the end. Distance is always going to measure short, so it's just up here. You turn down here, and the finish line, you can see it. It's in your sights. Like 150 metres to go, and you just go. Finish line is just up here. You just go. Back in the 340s. Going as hard as I can. Just get to the finish. Get as quick a time as possible. Under 340 even. Just keep going. 336, 335. Finish line is just up here. Keep going. And stop. My final time was 19:20. So not the time I was ideally aiming for, but bearing in mind the heat was, I think, 15 degrees, I'm pretty happy with it. So as you can see up on the screen, I came 9th. So I managed to get the first under 18s spot, which is very nice. First place was very quick today, I think. It's not on the screen, but first place is actually unknown, but second place got under 18 minutes, so fast today. So yeah, not my ideal time, but I still got top 10 and first under 18, and we can always go again. So thank you for watching.